something doesn't seem quite right about how people are living right now. I've worked as a paramedic for the last 22 years, and you get to see a broad range of society at their best and worst of times. You notice patterns and you have observations about what's going on, and something specifically has changed in the last 5 to 6 years, which many haven't really been able to put their finger on. Previously, I've done documentary work on ultra running and boxing, and people doing difficult things to become a better person intentionally. They've chosen to do these things. But there are aspects that have changed in the last 5 to 6 years that I think have some profound effect on why something is off. I wrote them in the notebook, so I'll just have a quick look down here. But I think you'll agree with me. One of them is the notable increase in financial pressure. This is one of many things that people have noticed, such as housing prices increasing. I saw it the other day filling up the ambulance. People getting angry because the fuel prices have gone up. The cost of living, everything has gone up. Wages have stayed the same. That's been one stress. Then there was the loss of individual control on people's own lives. I think people noticed that during a period of time when there was a lot of things put upon them that they otherwise didn't want to happen. They couldn't go and visit certain people, they couldn't go and do certain things. And now we have things such as controlling of speech, or what websites you can and can't go to, certain phrases you can and can't say. People are still thinking the same thing, but they're just being told not to put it out there, not to be themselves. Then you've got the aspect of our mobile phones, which I also like my mobile phone. I like my YouTube and checking my drug calculations for being a paramedic. It's all on our phone. But these devices, which once were our tools, are now essentially our master. We're very dependent on them. And to be distracted, we look for them or to them for entertainment. But that entertainment that we're fed is outrage media. It's comparison against 1% of the population about things that they have that you don't. Even though we've advanced so far in technology, we have never felt more distant. There's a fragmentation of society. I'm not in the US, I'm in Australia, but we get to see what goes on in different countries about one group of people against another group of people. I don't really remember that happening when I was growing up. I don't remember it being so profound in the 90s and in the early 2000s. It seems in one way that these things that we get fed, they get shown, they get told they're important. We take those ideas, thoughts and opinions as our own, and they're not. And then finally there's the quiet erosion of meaning, and a lot of people feel a lack of purpose in their job or what they do or what it is. People go to work and earn a 6-figure income and see that money disappear in tax and going straight back to that first one again, all the financial pressures, and they go, well, what is the point of all of this? It all seems like we're being crushed under a ton of tissues. It's not just one thing. It's all of these things that are combined. It's just not one tissue, but a ton of them is a slow compression and weight on each individual that shortens people's fuses. And I see that. I see people are more entitled, they are ruder, they have a sense of anger that they otherwise wouldn't have because of all these underlying things. And this is where I'm going to be going with the documentary series, with the observational aspect of what's caused us to be like we are now. And to get hold of that and somehow articulate and work out how we can navigate our way through just living a normal, meaningful, fulfilling life. The old script of go to school, get good grades, go to university, get a job that will support your family and pay off your house and retire happily ever after. That story, that's gone. And a lot of people are realizing that. If you're interested to hear more about these things, that's where I'm going to go now from this point on with this channel.